Good morning, happy Thursday. It's your coach, friend, and mentor, Scotty. I just got done with my day 11 program inside of our test group. I'm feeling absolutely awesome this morning. Getting ready to take my beautiful wife, Gabby, to Salt Lake City, see her family, do some purchases for our home renovation for our next vacation rental that we need to have ready in 3 weeks. And I'm just feeling super blessed and super excited to be able to share a little bit of value with you guys today and help you guys change your thinking a little bit and begin to think about some things in your life that might be able to help you move towards and achieve and accomplish your goals. So guys, this is something I've understood for quite a long time, but I really dove deep into it about 7 years ago when I I didn't read it, I listened to this book called Think and Grow Rich, and also this book called The Millionaire Next Door, and I listened to them over 60 times in 1 year. So I want you to remember that. And then I'm gonna go on to say this. Many of you guys are struggling with paying your mortgage, saving for your child's mission or to help them go to college, and you're trying to put in all this time, all this extra time, effort, and energy into making money to save for the college or to save for your own retirement or to help put your kid into a mission. And you're putting all this time and energy, like, man, I just don't have enough time left. And it's how I used to feel. But the thing that I want you to understand is a big, huge misconception is that time equals money, okay? And the one thing I want you guys to write it down, time does not equal money. Putting in more hours does not equal money. And it's something we've been trained and conditioned since the industrial age began, where we put people on assembly lines and they're paid for their hour and the time that they put in to complete that specific task. So you do that job, you're worth this much money to the company, and that's why we pay you that. They don't just pay you to be a human, like to be in existence there for 8 hours. They pay you for the value that you create for that company. So if you want to make more money or to save more money or to accumulate more money to pay for the college, pay for the mission, put into your retirement account, to buy a vacation home, to do a home renovation, whatever it is, you have to understand and realize and start to train yourself to know that time does not equal money. Value equals money. So the amount of value that you bring to the world, to the workplace, to the client, to the customer equals how much money you're gonna get paid, not how much extra time you put in. And I want you guys to understand that because I also see so many people that stop going after their goals because they say, it's just like I could make more money if I was a waitress, or if I just went to college and did this again, or went back to college and got this better job. You're still in that time equals money concept in that sense. So what I want you guys to understand is it's important that you grow your mind. Not that you putting more time in, because I see so many people get overwhelmed because they don't know where there's any more hours. They don't want to sacrifice more family time, and I understand that as a father of 5. So you're like, okay, I'm not going to work on this anymore because I need to be there for my family, and I 100% agree with that. But there's ways to cut back the time and create more value at the same time. For example, okay guys, I'll give you guys a quick example. My first year, I worked my butt off. I put a lot of time in, but remember, I listened to that book, Millionaire Next Door, Think and Grow Rich, and also this book called The Slight Edge, over 60 times each in my first year. So I was massively creating more value inside of my mind, inside of the belief about myself. And yes, I was putting in 4 or 5 hours part-time, and I only made $10,800 in my first year. That is not a very good salary or a wage if you're doing time equals money. How much time do I put in for how much money I make? If you do the math, I was making like, I don't know, $4 an hour, it would seem like, right? And that's where a lot of people get stuck and lost and like, this isn't worth it, I'm not doing the right thing. You have to trust the process. Because I grew my mind so much that year, working my full-time job and putting 100% of my effort into growing myself and my abilities and doing more than I was paid for the hour at my job, and then doing this coaching part-time on the side the second year, because my mind grew, not because I put more time in. That's what I want you to understand. Not because I doubled my hours, tripled my hours, or quadrupled my hours. the income went from $10,800 to $112,000 the next year. Not because I put more time in. I put the same amount of time in, but I grew the value that I was offering to the world. So that's the one thing I want you guys to understand, is that time does not equal money, value equals money. So many times if you're trying to build a business, I see people trying to put the effort into making the sale, recruiting the next member of their team, and making that commission, that $50 commission on a challenge pack, or making that team bonus cycle of $18, right? So focused on that and say, oh, I'm putting in 40 hours this week. I hope to get paid this. I expect to get this amount paid. Change your expectations for appreciations. Work on growing your mind and the value that you can offer to the world. That later on for me, the next year, I put actually a little less time in my third year as I did my second year, and we grew our business to a 7-figure income. Why? Because I was reading and listening to 52 books a year. I was increasing the value that I could offer to the world. So I want you guys to remember that. Guys, if you guys want, I have achieved some incredible things in our business. We own 5 homes now. 3 of them are paid for, and the other 2 pay for themselves as rentals at the moment. And so we have created an amazing lifestyle, created an amazing income, and kept that and continued to grow that. I've seen other people create it and then lose it all, or create it and have nothing of it left. And if you guys want some tips and advice, I'm considering putting together, it'll be free for anybody to watch, a webinar, probably an hour long, where I will talk about money. I will talk about how to grow the value that you can offer to the world, what to do with that money once it comes in so that you can keep it and continue to grow upon it. Because I've seen people earn $1 million that have $0 in their checking account. And the opposite is true for us. So I want to help teach you and help you understand how to create the life that you want to do, because remember that money equals the freedom for you to do what you want with your time, whatever that should be and whatever you love. So guys, subscribe to my channel. If you guys want, comment below in this video, and then I will know to make sure that you're invited and you know about that webinar that I'm going to do. I love you guys. Have an incredible day, and let's be blessed, and let's support and uplift and cheer other people on their journey to a healthier, more fulfilling life. Love you guys. Peace.